Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Pediasic.
Lloydminster home and business owners will owe less in property tax than expected this year. This after the proposed mill rate increase was defeated in yesterday's City Council meeting. Jeremy Thompson has more.
Those opposed?
The vote was 3-3. City councillors equally for and against raising the municipal mill rate.
I felt the 1.25% mill rate, which doesn't seem like very much, was something that we didn't have to do this particular year.
We have so many infrastructure projects and catch-up work to do in our community. And when we survey our community, they inform us of what their wants and needs are.
Throughout the decision-making process, Councillor Lenny Goodhand notably absent, and with her, the tie-breaking vote.
We go with who we have, and we had a quorum, so we operate that way, and that's just the way municipal government operates.
Eventually, Council elected to hold the line, maintain last year's mill rate. However, taxes will still go up. The average Lloydminster home was worth $315,000 in 2014, translating to about $2,500 of property tax. This year, the average home is worth more, but keeping the same mill rate means roughly $2,700 for the average taxpayer.
To me, that's a good thing. I mean, your house value is going up, and it doesn't look good on your tax bill. I know it's a little increase in your tax bill that people are going to have to pay.
Although remaining at last year's rate means a $250,000 shortfall, Councillor Baker wanted to see the rate even lower.
It's not just tax increases, it's increases in sewer and water and garbage and all other user fees. And when you put that all in a package, how much does it really cost? The bottom line is, how much can people afford and what's our economy doing? We don't want to be negative, but there are people that are struggling.
But with less income from taxes, the city will need to re-examine the budget and perhaps make some cuts.
If you have to lower your budget, something has to go, or else you've over the budget and you take it out of the surplus. So what goes, who knows?
Notices will be sent out soon as property taxes are due June 30th. Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
It was a chance to learn about the possible dangers lurking on the farm and how to avoid them, as some Lloydminster students took part in the 4th annual Progressive Agriculture Safety Day. An interactive fire extinguisher demo was just one of the many displays set up at the Lloydminster exhibition earlier today. Organized by the Agriculture Exhibition Association and Archer Daniels Midlands, the event was created in response to the many tragic injuries and deaths that occur on farms every year.
Certainly anything that you can impress upon them, in grade 4, grade 5, right? That's something that's going to carry through with them, as they grow into adulthood, and it'll become part of their value system as well. And so we think it's a great opportunity to connect with the kids, and then as well as the community.
I really just hope that they take that extra second and think about what they're doing on the farm, and really think about the consequences of what they're involved in.
This year, more than 600 grade 4 and 5 students from Lloydminster schools took part. Well, the owners of Gopher Hill Paintballs are preparing to open their doors this season at a new location. But a different field isn't the only planned change for this local business. Yesterday, City Council approved Gopher Hill's request to operate on 40 acres of city land for a 5-year lease term. Council addressed concerns about the proximity of the traffic to the game playing zone, but it was determined that the clearance area was safe.
This one will be a lot more thick with woods, so it's more of a woods ball, real foresty area. And hopefully there's a little area that we're thinking about getting our speedball up and running too. So that's something we didn't have in our last area and people were clamoring for.
Now, speedball is a faster form of paintball. It's a high-impact, close-range format, which utilizes inflatable obstacles in a smaller area instead of an open terrain.
This land is great for just almost starting up right away. We just have to get a quick office holding area to store our stuff in, and that's it.
Gopher Hill Paintball hopes to reopen at their new location in the next couple of weeks. Well, some local high school students took in a show at Lakeland College today as a special guest musician came to campus. But as Gerard Lampow explains, it wasn't just about music appreciation, but educational instead, as they mark Aboriginal Awareness Week.
A Cree greeting, dancer, musician, and even DJ, Dallas Arcand grew up on a First Nation outside Edmonton. He now lives in Calgary and contributes to the Stampede. He's been inspiring through his music for over a decade.
We're talking about our culture and making it educational for them so they can walk away with something rather than, just to be entertained. We make it as educational as possible.
Matthew first saw Dallas back in elementary school.
The difference now is he's got a lot more music, a lot more instruments that he's showing us. It's actually like the double barrel flute that he has is amazing.
I've seen him perform before and it's always a good experience, and I just like seeing him dance. It makes him feel like really native.
He plays some pretty good Metallica.
Arcand says his influences are varied.
When I first started playing guitar, that was one of the first songs that inspired me to play. It was learning some Metallica, some Guns N' Roses, some AC/DC, and those are classic hits that will be good for generations to come.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
Well, there are 2 cats featured for adoption this week from the SPCA. Miss Kitty is a short-haired domestic cat, and while Drew is a long-haired domestic cat. Here's Anne-Marie from the SPCA with this week's pet project.
Say hello to Drew, a 1-year-old domestic long-haired cat. Drew has been neutered, dewormed, and has received his first set of vaccinations, but will require a rabies vaccine after adoption. He is fun to be around and has a quirky personality and will definitely make you laugh. His outgoing style matches his unique coloring, and his love of a good time and his toys makes him a joy to be around. He can't wait to explore his new home. If you think you have what he needs, then come meet him today. Meet Miss Kitty, a 1-year-old domestic short-hair. She has been spayed, dewormed, and has received her first set of vaccinations, but will require a rabies vaccine after adoption. She's a bit of a shy girl, but loves attention and loves to purr. She loves back scratches and to play with toys and humans. She has an awesome personality that matches her great looks and may be best suited to a home with older children and adults. If you have a place for her to sleep, play, and eat, then you guys just might be a great match. Come meet her today. This month is Adopt a Cat Month at the SPCA. Until May 31st, any altered cat 6 months or over is just $50. If you're thinking of making Miss Kitty or Drew your new best friend or any of our other cats here, now's a good time as any to come check them out.